Hey, it's Matt from Tradesman Digital Marketing. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through how many ads you should actually have inside your ad group. And I see this all the time. I see so many campaigns with just one ad or maybe two ads, but they're generally the same, or I'll see one responsive search ad with one call ad. And there's so much lost potential when you're only running one or maybe two ads. Google has the ability to really test out so many different headlines and so many descriptions. And now with its AI getting so much better, it can generally find an amazing click-through rate for you, provided you give it the headlines it needs and the descriptions it needs. But so many people don't use all the headlines and don't use all the descriptions, and therefore Google doesn't have all that much stuff to test with. So you're stuck with whatever click-through rate you get. So how many ads should you actually have per ad group? And as we can see here, we've come into our pool installation campaign. We've clicked on our pool installation ad group, and then we've hit ads. And this will bring up all of our ads for our pool installation ad group. And I recommend always having 3 ads per ad group. And this is because this is the max you can do, and also generally the best test we've found. And generally, if you give Google 3 ads that are maxed out, they have 15 headlines, 4 descriptions each, you're going to give Google so much choice and so many options to play around with. It is more than likely going to find a very, very good combination of the headlines and the descriptions, and you're going to have a very high click-through rate. Now, this is often overlooked in a lot of campaigns, and they go, click-through rate's nice, we'd like it higher, but it's not a big deal. Click-through rate can determine whether or not your quality score is high or low. And quality score impacts the cost per click, and cost per click affects how many leads you're going to get every single month, which really determines the success of your campaign. So it is very important to have a very high click-through rate. And the way we go about actually doing this is A/B testing our ads. And I always recommend, again, having 3 ads because it gives Google the most amount of options, filling out all the headlines possible and filling out the most descriptions possible because it gives Google the most opportunity to find a winning combination for you. After a good amount of time, you'll generally see one ad performing very well, another ad that's doing so-so, and then a third ad that's essentially dead. Maybe it had one click with like 100 impressions. What we do is we go in, we turn it off, we just hit the little green button here, and then we hit pause, and then we create a new ad, and then we A/B test that and try to beat the current champion, whatever ad's performing the best. And we always have 3 ads going. It allows us to really generate very high click-through rates, and most of our click-through rates for the vast majority of our accounts are well over 10%. It just comes from just testing so many different headlines and different description combinations. Chances are you'll find a winner at some point just because of sheer numbers. Another important point I should make is the ability to actually combine call ads with responsive search ads. I always make it a priority to separate call ads and responsive search ads. You can actually have more than 3 ads. Google has set a maximum of 3 responsive search ads per ad group. And I think that's just to not overwhelm Google's AI system. And I think that's a very good thing. You don't want too many options, but you want enough that Google can really test everything. But if you put too many, it'll take too long. So I think 3 is a very good option. But you can add call ads as well, and you could probably have 6 ads in total in every single ad group. I think this is too many, and I also think having a call only campaign is a much better option because call only ads generally perform significantly different than responsive search ads, and they could perform better, they could perform worse. But the issue is if you have them in the same ad group, it's very difficult to actually sort out and figure out where all of your conversions are coming from, which ads are performing better, and it's just so much easier to put them in their own campaign. And the same goes with call only ads. Have them in their own ad groups, have them in their own campaign, and also have 3 call only ads per ad group. This will give you the best chance of success. I recommend 3 ads per ad group, and you should see some pretty good results, especially if you're A/B testing them month over month. You should have a pretty high click-through rate with a good quality score, and you should see more success inside your account over time. So if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to answer them. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and take care.